guys, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be testing out 99-cent store craft supplies, and I've done 2 videos like this in the past, but I tested out Dollar Tree craft supplies, and I thought I would make this into a series. So if you guys want me to test out any other craft supplies from any store, just comment below what store you would like me to test their craft supplies from next. So if you want me to test craft supplies from Target or Walmart or any online stores, or Michael's or Joann Fabrics or Hobby Lobby or literally anywhere, just let me know in the comments below. And whatever store is most highly requested in the comments, I will test craft supplies from that store next. Also, if I sound a little weird, it's because I'm getting over a cold. I feel a lot better now. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and let's get started. So the first craft supply that I'm going to be testing out from the 99-cent store is this. It's called Amazing Play Noodles, and basically you can form like all of these different things, like a butterfly, an airplane, oh, even a house. Okay, I'm not gonna do that, sorry, that's gonna take me like 3 hours. You just join these little pieces together with water. You don't need any glue, it's no mess, it's great. So basically you need to wet a sponge, wring out until damp, and then touch an amazing noodle to damp sponge. So I bought some sponges at the 99-cent store as well because they were only 99 cents. So I started by placing one of the noodles, play noodles, whatever they're called, on the wet sponge, and I just pressed it on there, and then I pressed it against a dry play noodle, and I just kept repeating this process. Once the play noodle touched the wet sponge, it became moldable, if that makes any sense. So that's how these stuck together, and this definitely works. I didn't end up making anything because that would have taken a really long time. The next thing that I'm going to be testing out are these markers, and it comes with 24. I just want to test them out to see if they work well and how opaque they are. So I just tested out a few of these markers and they worked really well. I didn't color correct these clips. This is what the colors look like. They were pretty vibrant and I really liked how they worked. They seemed fairly higher quality than I was expecting, if that makes any sense. The next thing that I'm going to be testing out is this washable finger paint, and I believe they sell this at Dollar Tree as well. I went there like last week and I think they had this as well, but they also sell it at the 99-cent store, so I just purchased it from there. This finger paint worked really well, and I didn't color correct these clips either. This is just what the colors look like, and I really like how this works. I have not used finger paint since like preschool or elementary school, and this was just really fun. Reminded me of my childhood. Next, I'm going to be testing out this Finding Dory velvet coloring sheet with markers. So I'll be testing out the markers on the coloring sheets. I used to color these all the time, you guys, when I was younger. So this just reminds me of my childhood, and I still haven't seen Finding Dory.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So the markers for this Finding Dory coloring set worked pretty well. They did not work as well as the other markers that I tested out towards the beginning of this video. I was just coloring everything random colors. And the only complaint that I have is that pieces of the velvet coloring sheet were coming off. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, it just like wasn't the best quality, which makes sense. It was only 99 cents, but yeah, I'm just critiquing this. Just, you know, if I had to pick something that I didn't like about this, that's what I don't like. But other than that, this was really fun. I love coloring. I love those adult coloring books, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, the last thing that I'm going to be testing out is this chalkboard decal, and this was actually 25 cents. I just found it randomly. It was probably the last one. Oh, and it has a magnet on the bag, so if you want to like put this on your locker or on your refrigerator or just on a whiteboard, that would be awesome. I don't think it comes with chalk, so that's cool, but I do have chalk. Oh, and it's actually from Dollar Tree. You can get chalk from the 99-cent store as well, I think. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty disappointed with this product. It just did not work that well at all. I expected this chalkboard to work a lot better. As you can tell, when I'm drawing on the chalkboard, you can barely see the chalk. So I was disappointed about that, and you could still see what I wrote on the chalkboard even after I erased it. I know that's pretty normal, but like, I just expected this to work a little better. I would just recommend maybe buying a little bit more of an expensive chalkboard. You could probably find one for good quality and that's cheap at like Target. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, today's question of the day is going to be, what store do you want me to test out craft supplies from next? So just comment below a bunch of stores. You can comment more than one because I will just make a list of a bunch of stores that I will buy craft supplies from next, and then I'll test them out in some future videos. If you guys are new, be sure to